And it was a nice one. The lights.
So Oxford Street, this route was originally made as a route to be executed. So if you were in the historic Newgate prison, it's like this premier entertainment district. As we go forward, on the so where the nice guy speaks, criticises the Queen, and then she gets mad at him. Keep looking right. You see that tunnel? That used to be a tram.
What's this one?
Skill level. This is now used for barristers and lawyers, and a mix of officers too. This was part of the 4 Inns of Court which trained barristers. Another building built by Christopher Wren, one of the greatest architects on the right hand side. It's in about 50 yards, you see the over, look right, in underground tunnels. We've now entered the historic City of London. This is the oldest part of London, founded by the Romans 2,000 years ago, and now a thriving financial district. Go to the old Newgate prison, which is where the Old Bailey is now, on the right with the flag. Can you see ahead?
Yeah.
So that's the Newgate, that's the Old Bailey, the Central Criminal Court. Before they would execute them, they would ring up. And one of the inventors of the stamp, sort of like the founder of modern... the founder of the modern post. It's where Charles and Diana got married in the 1980s. You can visit it for about £20.
Trying.
This was the little gold thing up on the clock.
Oh, the clock on the top left. So that building used to be like an old insurance building, and the man that's like a Greek god, and it's sort of just trying to reassure you that we're nice and safe and strong. Okay, cool stuff. On the right hand side, at the roundabout, you're going to see a building with columns, which is and has blue metal on the bottom. This is in about 30 yards. This is the Lord Mayor's office, because the City of London has its own separate mayor. And straight ahead of us, see the pediment on the columns? This is the Royal Exchange, which was a former centre for side. And on the left as well, with the pediments, that's the Royal Exchange and the many columns. The church you see ahead of us is in the style of Baroque, which is very dramatic, and it's trying to loom over you. Look at how in 1700 there was only one bridge that could cross the Thames, and that was London Bridge. And it had houses on it. It was closed at night. It had a gateway. Keep looking left, guys. If the travel can slow down, please. This is the monument, which remembers the Great Fire of 1666. If it fell over, the top would land on where the fire began, in the baker shop and pudding lane. It's the tallest freestanding stone column in the world. So London Bridge, keep looking left to see Tower Bridge, an opening Bascule Bridge, which allowed the Pool of London to continue, so ships could come in and out. You'll also see a warship which was one of the first ships to fire her cannons on D-Day, and she served in the Korean War. So see this? The Tower of London is behind those trees on the left too. The River Thames, the heart of London, is the artery of London. The City of London has its own mayor called the Lord Mayor. A bit confusing, I know. We're soon going to move to East London in a new purpose-built building. The Owlet Hotel on the left here. Continue in that area of ships on wharves, docks. And you could still cross it though while the bridge was over above it. This is now a museum. It has a glass walkway which in the bottom. But if you left it in a glass, it would be clear. So guys, I think if you sit down, if you all sit down, you'll have equally the same view. That's not really looking at people at the back.
There's always one, isn't there? wow.
다리
That's
너무
I've
예쁘다.
never done this.
I think someone at the front just said, "Oh no, I'm Asian. That's what I do."
Oh wow, that's
Everyone smiles. There's a photo at the back. The people at the front look back. So as we cross, have a look left to see the City Hall again, seat of the Mayor of London. And look right straight away to see Canary Wharf. In the distance you'll see some skyscrapers, which is a mini financial district in East London. On the right, see the skyscraper? We've had some of the finest technology available at the time, and you can still use its original mechanisms to work. And on the, look at the beautiful, it has a 3-storey sky garden on the top, which is free. Can you see it up ahead of us? And when it was first built, the reflective glass used to form a solar death ray, which would make it a concentrated beam of sun which could melt cars. It would set fire alarms off. You can keep it in it.
oh wow.
Every day, about $1.5 trillion worth of gold and bullion is changed. The average salary here is about £55,000. And the average salary in the UK is about $36,000. The guys here are very skilled, they're paid well.
Yeah.
So look, there's a stone inside that glass which is the London stone. The mysteries of the London stone are very, no one knows for sure, but basically for 1,000 years, that was because there were to contribute towards the local economy. Not going too quick, imagine. The nave was burnt down. That's why it's a newer part. Look up here. Look at this. It's where all the major British newspapers started. So we're talking the Times, the Daily Express, the Sun, the Mirror. They all began here. And you can drink champagne on the bus if you want, by the way. The famous journalist pub, where Charles Dickens drank. Samuel Johnson, who wrote one of the first ever dictionaries, and it has a stuffed parrot above the bar, which all the journalists use. And Amber Heard would have used them in her court case, where she took the newspapers to court, and we'll see the building she was standing outside of when she lost the defamation case against the paper. Paul McCartney lost his case to Heather Mills, his ex-wife. Here. This church on the right is the RAF church for men, St Clement Danes. Anyone had this look left as we turn right, so look left now, see Gringotts Bank, the Australia Cross. Beautiful. What are these flags for then, the states of Australia? You don't know? This is India House, India High Commission. Hey, India, great. And Mamma Mia on the right, which is ABBA songs. Sort of a romance with ABBA. ABBA have the ABBA Arena in East London, which will be here for 5 years. And on the right hand side you can see Westminster with Big Ben. You've got the beautiful clock tower. This is what spends the money. And the beautiful River Thames running through with 150 species of fish. The London Eye. You may now put on your 3D glasses. I remember I loved going as a kid. On the left, Waterloo Station, look at the front, you can see in stone and grey. It was supposed to be here for just 5 years, but it made so much sweet cash. So look right to see the London Eye, the Ferris wheel, and the beautiful River Thames, tile 23 feet, ranging about 7 metres as a beat. Well, the River Thames, you can still use it, and when the Queen passed it was run. I remember to see the funeral of Her Majesty. She died in state for 4 days in Westminster Hall, which is coming up. Our queue on the left here, you see the pointed top, and the queue was about 5 miles long. It's about hall. A former Knights, two of Henry VIII's wives were married there. Next is, you see where they celebrate the Queen's birthday. It's called Horse Guards, and there's normally cavalry troops in these boxes. European Cup, the Women's European Cup, the Euros, they broadcasted it on TV here. Who's the guy from Monty Python, the actor? John, not John Cleese. One of the actors from Monty Python is a member. It's also got lots of priests, lots of professors, and it's one of the hardest ones to get out, and you can get a photo with them. See the subways in the window. Now Harvey Nichols is on the left, department store now in the orange. This is known for its designer fashion and its restaurants. Lots of royals like shopping there. Popularised by comedy Absolutely Fabulous. On the right, these £1 million, the most expensive home ever sold.